welcome to your lower body strength session, Thursday morning. With me, Gemma. I always say that now. I've been looking back on some of my videos. So let's not, not do it. Right, lower body today. You will need a bit of weight, whether it's one heavy one or two small ones. So I've got my two small ones with me as well. Okay, I've got a lovely timer that's going to be going off. You should be able to hear it as well. So you'll hear a big lovely beep over me and that, so I can just blubber away and you'll know when to stop and start. We have got 7 moves to get through. We're going to do a minute on each move. Okay. Now, we are going to be doing a minute on one side and the other side as well, so it probably feels like there's an extra minute in there, just so we can do left and right. All the normal moves in there, we've got squats in there, we've got lunges, got a bit of side movement, going to come down onto the mat and hit our glutes, everything. The only thing I will say is we're going to be doing a wall sit at one point, at the end actually. So when our legs are completely annihilated, we're going to need a wall to lean on. Now, if you haven't got a wall to lean on, don't worry about it. What I'm just going to get you to do is hold a squat position, okay? So you're just sinking as low as you can and holding that low squat hold. But if you can, blanket of wall, something you can lean up against, make sure you're holding that core and push into the wall and sit nice and low. So that's the wall sit at the end, okay? But other than that, normal weights, everything else. Make sure, bottle of water, make sure you've got that liquid handy. Now, like I said, we're going to do a minute on each move. You're going to have 15 seconds between each minute to prepare yourself for either the next position, next move, anything like that. Obviously, I'll be telling you what's coming next, and I'll make sure you fully understand what's happening. Let's get on with a bit of a warm-up. Start just nice, easy bodyweight squats. Come as low as you can, nice drive back up. There you go. That's it, get as low as you can. Keep that core nice and tight, keep that chest up and facing forwards. Really sit into that bum. Good squeeze at the top, really get those muscles wakening up. Perfect, really drive that floor away from you. Get yourself nice and tall. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to go into some high knees. So just lifting those knees nice and high. If you can bounce through it, really get the blood flowing. But I really want those knees to come up as high as you can. Feel the lower core helping you out as well. That's it. So if you can, we're going up past the 90 at the hip. Okay? Really pull those knees into the chest. Brilliant, that's it, get that blood flowing. These legs are going to really feel this today. Right, okay, going into the heel flips, so just try and pick those heels right up to the bum. Again, you can jog through it, a little bit of a bounce, or you can just focus on really squeezing the hamstrings up to the bum. How are you all feeling? Everyone's getting a bit warmer. I always find it hard in my own home. The heating being on and that, heat up very quickly. That's it, perfect. Okay, nice little bit of support if you need to. You can go into the leg swings. Try and keep that leg as straight as you can. Drive it through. That's it, nice swing right the way through. Opening up the hinge, closing it. Really swing that leg right through. Feel that stretch right the way through the back of the leg when it's up in front of you. That's it, brilliant. Swapping sides. Hopefully all that blood's flowing now, feeling nice and warm. And really annihilate this workout today. We've got 2 rounds to do. And all 7 moves. But I promise you, it will be grand. Perfect, there you go. So, we're all warmed up. 7 moves. In that 15 seconds, I'll always let you know what's coming up next, all right? So don't worry. We're going to start with squats. We're going to have a slight adaptation in that I'd like you to go slightly wider than what you would normally, okay? So you're not just going to do a normal squat, you're going to get those feet and toes. So if you're standing in your normal squat position, I want you to take your toes out, take your heels out, and then from there, just get into a nice comfortable position. So you're going to go slightly wider than normal for your squat, okay? Move after that is side lunges, but don't worry, I'll remind you of that at the time. You're going to get 4 seconds to count down into it, and then our minute's going to start. Are we ready? Of course we are. Ready? 2, 1, let's go for it. Nice and low, drive it up. So remember, you should be nice and wide outside of your normal squat position. That's it. Again, still keeping that chest nice and proud. I prefer to hold the weight at my chest position, and then I know I can keep my chin up and hold everything, pinch my shoulder blades together, keep everything nice and proud. Some people may wish to hold this down here. Again, no problem with that. Just make sure you're keeping that chest up, hold the shoulders together, keep that core nice and tight. All right, we're already over halfway. We've only got 20 seconds left on this move. That's it. Make sure you get nice and low. Go down, squeeze from the glutes to drive you back up. We've got 10 seconds. Sit as low as you can, squeeze at the top. Sit low, squeeze. 2, 1, 15 seconds. So the next one's a side lunge. Now you're going to stay on one side. I'm going to stay in that wide foot position. And I'm just going to constantly be dropping down onto one side, okay? Feet don't come back together. Are you with me? Let's go. Drop it down, drive it up. So that leg should stay nice and straight. Keeping that chest up. Sit back, almost imagine there's a chair just behind that right leg and you're trying to aim your bum for it. Okay? Sit back into it, drive that leg away. That's it. Let the knee hinge, let the hip hinge. Feel that lovely stretch on that straight leg. That's it. Make sure that foot stays nice and flat on the floor. We're not looking to curl onto the side of the foot. Again, less than 20 seconds on this side. That's it, brilliant guys. Still holding that core in. Keep it nice and tight. 2, 1, brilliant. 15 seconds, hold that position, because all we're going to do is move on to the other side, okay? Make sure you're sitting as low as you can into it. I might not be so low on this side. 2, 1, let's go. So that's it, that leg stays nice and straight. We're just swapping it over. That's it, perfect. Sit that bum back. Still keeping that chest nice and proud. Remember, you're not looking to lean over. Your bum doesn't get left in the air. That's it, that bum hinges, hinge at the hip, hinge at the knee, bum stays low. That's it guys, we're going really well here. Feeling that stretch on this leg now, on the underside. Less than 20 seconds. Our next move is a normal lunge, but we're going to stay on one side, so it's a static lunge. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and a little bit of a rest coming up. There you go, brilliant. So, static lunge. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Find the toes on the rear foot. Again, you can keep the weight into the chest, or you can grab your small ones here, have them either side of you. Coming straight down, straight up. No swapping. Let's go. So all on this one side, okay? Straight down, straight up. Try not to smack your knee on the floor. So you're not going down to hit that knee into the floor. You hold just up and off, okay? That's it. Brilliant pattern here, guys. Really working through all of those muscles in the legs. Glutes, quads, hamstrings, even the calves are being activated. Remember, no smacking the floor with the knee. Hold yourself just up and off. Stay on the toes on that rear foot. It's amazing how quickly 40 seconds goes, but the last 20 seems to go forever. Really start feeling that front bum cheek. That's it. Going nice and strong, guys. Keep it up. Brilliant. Bring those legs together. Swap them over. That's it. Nicely on the toes. You ready? Can't find the balance at all. Core nice and tight. Bend straight down. No smacking the floor with that knee. Hold that up. That's it. Brilliant, guys. Think about how you're holding in here. And it's a straight down movement. You don't want to travel forwards. You're not letting yourself drop forwards. I can't even do that without losing balance. And that is what it does. It throws you off completely. Hold that core, straight line. I feel this side more. There we go, less than 20 seconds, guys. Keep it up. Ten seconds left, come on. Straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. Drive from that front leg. Brilliant, well done. Both sides done. Calf raises are next. So you can hold on to that weight. Just coming up onto those toes. Slowly letting ourselves down. If you need to, use a wall for support. We ready? Up onto the toes. Slowly back down. Squeeze. Slow. Tap those heels, squeeze again. Nice and slow down. Squeeze. Slow. Squeeze. Try not to bounce through this, so you could easily be doing that. Okay? We don't want to. We want to squeeze at the top, control down, tap those heels, drive back up. Perfect. You get those calves firing. A little bit of a hold through the core. Keep the bum nice and tight as well, helps with the balance. Right up onto the balls of the feet, control the way down. Heel tap, drive onto those toes again. Less than 10. I'm coming down onto the floor next. Brilliant, 15 seconds. Come on down to the ground. We're doing the side lying leg lift. So bottom leg bent, top leg nice and straight, and you're going to lift it up. I'm going to take a little bit of a weight, just apply that to the top here. So nice and tall, that's it. Top half, you can be up on your elbow, or you can fully relax it down. Try and get a nice straight line through the front of the body here, okay? Just lifting that leg as high as you can, for the side of the leg doing the work. Of course, your glutes and everything else is going to help as well. Try not to point your toes to the ceiling. Keep them pointing forwards. So the same way your chest is facing, and that will stop the quad from being allowed to take over the movement. That's it, nice lift. Again, 20 seconds left on this side. That's it, nice top of the leg. Nice little drive up. Just keep that weight above the knee joint. You don't want it on the joint, obviously. Brilliant, let's just quickly swing that round. You can roll over. You can still hear my voice. Bottom leg bent for a bit of stability. Top leg nice and straight. On that forearm, look down. Just make sure you've got a lovely straight line. Let's go for it. That's it. And just lifting that leg as high as you can, guys. If it doesn't come up as high as mine, you might be a smaller movement here. That's fine, okay? As long as you're feeling it here, in those bum cheeks, down the side of the leg, that's good. See how I'm doing it in a nice controlled manner, not just swinging my leg around. I want to feel those muscles doing each rep. Let them relax slightly, and then drive again. Squeeze and drive. That's it. Good. Side obliques slightly come into play with the crunch at the top. Less than 10 seconds. Got 2 moves left after this. Next one, stay down onto the mat. Okay, move into our glute bridges. So you get to do a nice lie down now. Feet nice and flat on the floor. You can bring that weight back into the hip area. You're just squeezing your bum. Getting those hips as high as you can. Drive them up, drop back down. Drive up, drop back down. Really try and get right up onto your shoulder blades. Come straight back down again. So it's a nice squeeze all from the bum. Keep the core nice and tight as well. That's it. Just tap the floor. Drive again. That's it. All through the heels. That's it. Really try and get those hips up there. Tap, drive again. Tap, drive again. That's it, guys. Well done. You're getting right up onto those shoulder blades. Try and keep that weight into the hip area. You don't want it down on your stomach or into your chest. It wants to be above the glutes, above the bum. That's it, less than 10 seconds. Brilliant, 15 seconds, come on up. Final move, we want to be sitting on the wall. Now remember, if you haven't got a bit of wall to lean on, please just do a squat hold. So getting into that position, 2, 1, go for it. So we're trying to look at 90. I'm just off of 90, I can't sit quite so low. Hold that core, push that back into the wall. You're holding this wall up. If you're sitting as low as you can into that squat, just hold it as steady as you can. Really think about the bum squeeze, driving through the heels, pushing into that position. Nice and relaxed. A little bit of a steady shake happening through those legs, but we've got this. Halfway. Get a nice bit of rest here. This is the last move for this round. And then we've got one more round to go. That's it, guys. We're doing really well. Has anyone got a bit of a shake happening? I have. Keep pushing into that wall. Keep squeezing those legs. 10 seconds. You've got this with me. Hold it. Really big deep breath in, let it all go, and there you are, done. Oh. Wow, that really brings it all together at the end there. So we've got 45 seconds here before we're back into our squats. Take on a little bit of liquid. Whew. Shake those legs out if you need to, a little bit of stretching through the quads if you need to, through the hamstrings. Whatever you need to do. 20 seconds, we're back into our wide squats, remember. So we want to take those feet from our normal squat position, toes, heels, into a comfortable position there. Are you with me? Pick that weight up. Don't let yourself down now. Let's go. Round 2, guys. We smash those moves once more, and your lower body strength is done. Right, so what we're doing, we're sitting into our glutes. We're keeping our knees nice and wide. We're keeping our core nice and tight. And we're keeping that chest nice and proud. Remember, I don't mind if the weight comes here. Just don't let it drag the chest down, okay? Keep that chest up. Keep the chin up, I find also helps. 20 seconds left, guys. Nice and low, drive it up. Nice and low, drive it up. 10 seconds. There we go, perfect. There we go, 15 seconds rest. Side lunges are next, so you want to keep with that wide foot position. Remember, we do 1 minute on one side before we swap over. Stay with me. Drop it down, drive it up. There's a chair there. Aim your bum towards it. Drive it up. All that power coming from that bent leg. Other leg, nice and straight. It's literally just a bit of stability and you're getting a lovely stretch on that underside. Let's keep the glutes nice and active. Down here, squeeze to the top. You can see again, I control it all the way down. Make sure I know which muscles are taking all that weight. Drive, that's it. Control, drive. Perfect, guys, going really well. Keep those knees wide. So I'm not letting this one buckle in here. Hold it out. Brilliant. Don't worry about moving your feet. If you need to do a little bit of a shake out, can do. Do a little bit of a hip wiggle. And we're back into the other side, okay? Okay, so let that leg bend. That one's staying nice and straight now. That chair behind is where my bum is aiming for. I let myself drop back. It looks like I'm folding over, but my chest stays nice and proud and facing forwards. I don't start facing my knee and dropping. There is a difference. Okay, so if you're starting to let yourself curl over, you're still doing half side lunge, but if you keep that core nice and active, let that hip hinge better, you'll be doing an even better side lunge. That's it, sit nice and low into it. Other leg, is it staying nice and straight? You don't want to be coming down and half letting it bend forwards. Feel that stretch. If that stretch is quite intense, only go so far as you can. Okay? Perfect, brilliant. We're going into those static lunges next. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Find the toes on the rear foot. I'm going to stick with my 5. Why not? Don't want to let myself down now. Toes on the rear foot. Keep that chest proud. Straight down, straight up. Do not let your knee smack onto the floor. Keep hold and keep control of yourself. That's it. Nice bend. Let those knees bend. Let them come straight down, straight up. Nice powerful movement. Good squeeze from that front leg. Still squeezing the glutes at the rear as well. Keep that core nicely holding, supporting. "15 seconds, guys, we've got this." Oh wow, I'm starting to really feel a burn in that rear quad. Stay on the toes, straight down, straight up. Don't start letting yourself go forwards to try and ease that off. Brilliant. Into that next one. So we'll swap it over. Hopefully this quad's going to feel it this time. Whew. Find those toes on that rear foot. Nice distance apart. Let's go. Straight down, straight up. That's it. Perfect, guys. Keep that chest nice and proud. Keep that core nice and tight. There you go, we're already hitting into that quad on the rear. But that's fine, keep letting that knee bend. People start feeling that tightness and start letting them keep that leg really straight. Got to keep letting that knee bend. Hold that core in. There we go, guys, perfect. 5 seconds. Brilliant, well done. A little bit of a shake out. Calf raises are next. Bit of a balance. Dry throat. 3, 2, 1. Up onto those toes. Low. Tap the heels. Squeeze again. You want to be as up as long as you can. So if you even do a hold at the top, up, hold, slowly drop. Tap your heels, go again. There isn't a point where you're fully relaxed in the calf. Okay? Just tap that floor, squeeze up onto the balls of the feet again. That's it, guys. Nice and strong. Nice hold at top, squeeze. Slowly down, squeeze. Slowly down, squeeze. Over before you know it, guys. 10 seconds. We've got this, we've got this, we've got this. Squeeze at the top. 2, 1. Rest. Brilliant. You want to come down onto the floor, we've got our side lying leg lifts. So, bottom leg bend, top leg nice and straight. Straight line down the front of the body. Let's go. So if you've got the weight like I have, like I said, you don't want it on the knee joint, you want it just above. You can also do this one with bands around the tops of the knees. So if that band was around both legs, and that would add some resistance to you as well. So definitely lots of options if you need to make this move harder. Remembering to keep those toes facing forwards, so towards the front of you. If you let the toes twist and close to the ceiling, what happens is the quad takes over the move. We don't want that. Side of the legs and glutes is what we're using. There we go, nearly done, guys. 10 seconds. That's it, nice straight lift. Oh, felt that in the quad, let my toes roll. Brilliant, let's roll that over onto the other side. That's it, bent leg underneath, nice straight leg on top. That's it, perfect, guys. And a little bit of a crunch coming from the side oblique. Good, nice and control again. Like I said, you can easily wave the leg around, but really want to try and keep those hips on top of each other. Oh, losing my weight. Keep that on top. That's it, guys, we're halfway on this side. Nice hold from the core still. I'm still supporting myself by holding my core in, sucking that belly button into my spine. That's it, nice good squeeze. Relax back down. 10 seconds left on this side. Brilliant. We've got our glute bridges next, so still staying down on the floor. Lying it down. Remember that weight needs to be into the hip area. So nicely above the glutes. Let's go. Squeeze that bum as high as you can. Come back down, tap the floor, squeeze again. Nice and low, tap, squeeze. All that power coming from the glutes. Don't lose the core hold as you're doing this move. So hold that core nice and tight as you're squeezing and relaxing the glutes. That's it, drive from the heels. That's it, keeping them hips nice and high, get right up onto those shoulder blades. I'm saying it more to myself than you guys. Get those hips real nice and high. Keep it up. Come on. We've got one more move after this, guys, and we're done. Lower body, nicely worked. A real good mixture in every move. Brilliant. Right, relax it down. Wall sit. Or below squat hold. You might just try it with a bit of a weight. Remember, you're looking to try and get a 90 in the knee. Wall is your support. Get that core tucked in. Drive that back into the wall behind you. That's it. Feel that control. Oh wow. Already shaking. Drive through the heels. Keep yourself nicely pushed into that wall. Keep the glutes nice and tight. Hamstrings and quads all working together. That's it. We're over halfway, guys. You can do this. It is literally the last thing. Just getting a stretch after this, so come on, 20 seconds more work. That's it. Keep pushing. Keep that nice hold through the core. 10 seconds. You've got this. It's single figures. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Finished. Let's go into a little bit of a stretch, shall we? If you need to, take on a little bit of liquid. I'm going to do that actually. There we go, brilliant. Let's stretch those quads out first. So, heel to bum. Try and get those knees level. Keep the chest nice and proud. A little bit of a squeeze from the bum to push those hips forwards and through. Keep yourself nice and tall. Really feel that stretch through the front of the leg. That's it, brilliant guys. What was that like? Whew. I think it's an aftermath with the movements that we're changing through. We've got a good all over burn. Instead of too much of an intense in one place, really worked everything. But that wall sit, everything started to burn together. I mean, that was crazy. Brilliant, getting that heel to bum. Remember, a little squeeze from the bum to push the hips through. Keep those knees together. Don't try and let that leg be in front. Unless you've got very tight quads, then that may be the situation for yourself. But you're really trying to pull that knee back. Brilliant. Okay, hamstrings. I'm going to do both together, so my legs are going to try and stay as straight as they can. Hinge at the hips and just bring yourself as low as you can. Now, if you can't reach the floor, just put your hands on your shins for a little bit of support. The idea though is you keep those legs as straight as you can, okay? So you don't want to be like this in this one. You want to keep them as straight as you can. And you should feel that right the way up the back of the leg. Brilliant. Okay, a little bit of a calf stretch. We did some really identified work on them. Keep that rear heel down. Keep this back leg as straight as you can. Weight goes onto the front leg and let yourself just drop forwards. And you should feel that in the back of the leg and the lower half. That's it. Brilliant. Let's swap those legs over. Again, nice straight leg at the back. Keep that heel on the floor. Let your front leg bend. Ooh. There we go. Got no balance whatsoever on this side by lots of things. Brilliant. There you go. Bring it together. A little bit of a shake out. Guys, amazing work today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Bye.